Hi, I just wanted to share a word with you today, and because I was also getting few requests for me कि मुझे इस चीज़ पे मुझे वीडियो बनाना है, मुझे मुझे सुनना है tips या suggestions या views. So personally, I was also looking for for days when I can create this topic, and finally I ended up today. So I was thinking, and I was analyzing certain people behavior and trying to get them. So one most important thing that I want you to understand, that you have to be adamant about your self-esteem. You have to be adamant that no matter what, you are not going to be used by someone. I want to help you with this video, and I want to explain, I want to tell you this, that you need to raise your standards. You need to raise your standard. I want कि you just you set a bar. आप अपने स्टैंडर्ड का एक बार सेट करो जो कि which should be really high, higher than small-minded people won't be able to even see or match it. Because what happens is, when we are too much, remember, when we are too much into giving some people what they shouldn't be given, what they shouldn't be deserving of, what, in return you are the one who's gonna suffer. Because we live in a world where certain principalities and certain natural rules are always there. We always say that whatever we think happens to us. It is actually true, because whatever you are thinking, you are attracting the same energy. If you are giving way too much to somebody, and in return you are getting is hurt, because somewhere your subconscious mind read that that particular person's tendency, that particular person's behavior, nature, personality, but still you were consciously giving way too much to that person, and which in return caused you harm, which in return caused you anxiety, depression, and all of these things. My question is, why are we giving way too much to some people, and why are we neglecting ourselves? I always preach self-love. I do preach it. I don't spread this word of self-love not in order to create an arrogant nature in you, certainly not, but I preach self-love because I believe that after God, the one being you should be loving is yourself. Because just imagine, if you're not gonna love yourself, who is gonna be for you? If you just if you just look behind, look ahead, and look around yourself, you will see that there are things like trees, oceans, sunlight, moon, breeze, cool breezes, and everything. It is there. It is prepared by God so that you can live peacefully, so that you can understand that this was created for you so that you can enjoy life. And what is the point of living such a life when you are not realizing the worth of those things around you that were created for you, but you are neglecting it, and you are not only not enjoying those things, but also you are not actually completely indulging and grooming yourself up. You are not completely being prepared for things where you can face the worst and the goods. This go hand in hand. I want you to make a habit. You just stand in front of the mirror and admire yourself. Start admiring yourself. Start looking that, the person I'm looking in the mirror right now is somebody who was created in the image of God, who was created, to be in the world and create a certain change. There is some reason we are human. Don't you think so? And if it is, then why are we wasting our lifespan, our lives behind certain people who don't actually look how are you, who don't actually look at you at your worst? Because this message is basically and most importantly for the empaths. I want to encourage those empaths that you are living your life, it's fine. You could live it really better, way better, if you start living for yourself, if you start loving for yourself. Without standards, you cannot do anything. You can't be going on a job, working 7 to 5 to 8. You can't be going on a job expecting salary if you don't expect yourself to be enjoying that, if you don't expect yourself to be spending that on you, on your personality, on your mental health or your physical health. There is no use. If you don't have standards, there is no use of whatever you are doing. You are insulting yourself when you don't have standards. Because I have actually seen people from above, like from the high standards, they've been dropped down just because the sake of the empathy. It is good to show love to others, it is good to care for others, but my friends, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You are meant firstly to love God, secondly to love yourself so that you can love others. This is the main concept of self-love. Here I'm not preaching you that you should love yourself and forget everybody or treat others, or mistreat others. No. You are going to take care of yourself so that you can take care of your loved ones. You're going to think about yourself so that, you can think of your loved ones. Because at somewhere at point of life, when you will see people walking towards the direction where they find beneficial and they turn their backs, that will be the time when you will understand your worth. It is very important for life to kick you once, because when you don't understand, no matter how many mentors you gather, no matter how many speakers, how many confident speakers, public speakers, motivational people you gather, if you're not for yourself, I'm sorry, nobody else is going to be. If you're not ready to help yourself, I'm sorry, nobody else is going to help you. So this is my message, especially for the young generation, that please, it is time to look yourself, to look for yourself, and to look yourself in the eye and say, I admire you, I care for you, because you are worthy. Thank you. I hope this message worked, and I hope this message will work, and spread it as much as you can, irrespective of anything but change the life. God bless you. Bye-bye. Keep smiling and be the game changer.